Right.
100% my fault. Okay. Yeah. Hi, guys. So we scheduled the stream and we went live. For some reason, it did not go live on YouTube. So for you guys on YouTube, sorry about that. What we had said, we'd already done our introduction, and a little joke there. The joke kind of hit a bomb.
No, I wouldn't say bomb.
No, it's fine. But let's go ahead and...
Shall we start over from the top? I think we should.
I don't know. All right. So
just in case, because I don't know what's going on here.
Right. So we'll just pretend like none of that happened. You guys missed the intro again. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Welcome back, guys, to the Cowboy Cartel Podcast.
I am Joe.
And I'm Connor.
And I'm Lorena.
Again. So
I think we're having some weird deja vu as we speak right now.
That's all right. Stuff happens. It happens every once in a while. I guess the best thing is let's not let it happen again. We learned from what I did wrong, and
he didn't learn. You learned.
I guess the best thing is something like that. Anyway, so again, thanks to Joey's Hats and American Hat Company, the biggest supporters of what we do here, and we really appreciate them. Without them, we wouldn't be here. And so,
as I always say, as I said not 3 minutes ago, obviously I'm very thankful to both of those gentlemen for both those companies, because without them I wouldn't have a job.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously I work at Joby's, and this shirt should tell you.
Yeah. And then what did we talk about, Connor? We talked about
how busy it was at the store last week.
No, we talked about the giveaway. Yes.
Oh, nice giveaway.
And this is specific to YouTube. So sorry if you guys missed it earlier, but we're going to do it again. We're giving away. What do you got?
Sounds like the main mics aren't on.
Again?
Sorry, guys. This is our first time.
How old is that? Because
it's the most recent.
Yeah, it sounds.
Huh?
It sounds.
It's on.
Wonky.
Okay, it's on. All right, it's on. So that's an old comment. All right,
it's on. Maybe it's just picking it up funny.
No, it sounds weird.
Yeah, people are.
It sounds weird.
It sounds weird, but
like wonky, like echo.
All right, fix it. And Connor,
are you sure you want to try that?
I'm going to try to figure out.
You might just send us off the air.
I'm going to try to figure out how to blame this on you. Let's turn off that.
Okay.
All right. Well, let me know if that sounds any better.
Let's find out when I turn the volume up on the phone.
Okay. All right. Well, let me know if that sounds any better. Sounds good to me. All right. Back to the giveaway. This giveaway is specific to YouTube. If the sound still sounds bad, please let us know in the comments, and I may have another fix for it. Back to the giveaway.
This is the first time.
Yeah, it's the first time. Yeah. Like I said, we're gonna figure out how to blame this on Connor. Okay. We got American hats to give away. Check the description below. The giveaway is going on until next Sunday. We're going to give them away live on stream. We got about 450 people already signed up for the giveaway. But you have a second chance to win.
You have a chance to win right now.
Right now. 100 likes on the stream on YouTube, and we're going to give away a hat tonight. If we don't give one away tonight, we'll give one away next week. So,
question is, where do I find the likes and know how we get to that?
Hit the little heart button. Like the stream. Like the stream, and we're going to give a hat away.
Oh, we have 19 likes at the moment.
All right.
I just have to go back and forth between that and comments.
Fifth of the way there. Almost. And
hey, if we get to halfway, I'll start singing Bon Jovi.
I don't know if that...
We'll never get there now.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Well,
people might start
hearts are going up.
Mass exits. Anyway, we were talking about the store. So you just got off work, and you worked all weekend at Joby's.
I work every day at Joby's.
Last week, you guys had a huge sale,
yes,
and I was just asking if it calmed down a little bit. How was it today, this week?
This weekend was good. It is. I mean, I wouldn't say it was calm. Weekends really at Joby's aren't necessarily calm to begin with, but we have finally calmed down. We hopefully are caught up on all the orders and everything that came in last week during the sale. Mm-hmm. We worked diligently throughout the week trying to get caught up and stay ahead of those.
Okay. I know I was there on, what was it? I think I was there Thursday.
Was it Thursday?
Yeah, I was there Thursday talking to Mike.
I was just making sure, watching the live.
Hey, we actually had a comment. A comment about Connor.
Oh, no.
Comment said, doesn't look like he wants to be there. And that is because he is helping read your comments. So Lorena reads YouTube and Connor reads Facebook, or vice versa. I don't know.
Where'd that comment come from?
Huh?
What did I miss? I was reading the comments. Where did I miss
I
this?
told Joby about it. I was like, Connor got a bad comment.
Okay, you know what? I'm happy to be here. What do you want from me?
If he isn't, we're going to tie him up again. But no, Connor is reading this stream. So if it looks like he's not,
I'm not checking my phone. I know you can't see it on camera, but you know, there we are, there you are. There's a reason for the madness.
So yeah, so that's how we do things around here. It's
chaos.
It's chaos. It is chaos. Anytime you put Connor into something, it's chaos. But
hey, at least I only had one Red Bull today instead of 3 on Friday.
yes. All right. So yeah, we were in the store on Thursday, and what happened? Did we get a hat shape? No, we didn't get a hat shape. We were just there hanging out, talking to Joby.
A little bit of a meeting.
Yeah, we had a meeting. So, getting stuff ready for the in-person hat shaping school that we're going to talk about here in a little bit. Hey, Stephen Bradley, who is an admin on the American Hat Company Facebook group, and he helps me out with other aspects of Cowboy Cartel. It's his birthday today, so wish him a happy birthday. Go into American Hat Company Facebook group, send him a little comment there.
Just in case he's watching. Happy birthday, Stephen. I know you don't know who I am, but happy birthday.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what happened. I was trying to fix the audio. I know what happened here. I was trying to fix the audio, so it was louder because we had some comments that the audio wasn't loud enough. And as we were setting up the stream, because we've been in here an hour, and I've been at this a couple hours today, at least 4, getting ready for the stream, and we noticed that there was something kind of weird going on with the video, and I had to resize everything because for some reason it had gotten out of whack, and in the process, I think we screwed up I think Connor screwed up the audio somehow.
It's my fault. I'll take it. You know what? I don't even know how any of this works. That's all on his side for a reason. All I have on my side are papers. I do have a sticker though.
Hey, you have an extra set of papers over there that I don't have. What's going on there?
It's mine.
What is that?
It's my drawing pad.
No, it's not. What is that?
It's the script that I have to follow to keep me in line.
It might or might not be.
It might be some information that you guys have been dying to know for a very, very long time.
Yeah. Nobody has this information. People have been asking for this information for years, and we have published what we thought it was, but this is actually what it is. So hang around. You're going to want to hear this. I don't even know if I'm going to publish it. I talked about publishing it last week. We might break this segment out and make it an actual video, and the only place you're going to get it is if you watch the video. So we might do that. So
I'll just do that.
Yeah. So hang out. Connor's going to talk to us about that. We're going to have a good conversation about that here coming up. We did upload 2 new videos this week
For the shaping school.
Yes, for the shaping school. You did a cattleman crown and a J brim, and the J brim video dropped today for the hat shaping pro guys, and the cattleman crown last week. That was a really good video. I loved how it turned out. There's no music, there's no crazy graphics, there's no intro, there's no nothing. It is straight up
it's different.
an instructional video with multiple camera shots, and it's the absolute best instructional video for hat shaping I've ever seen.
You might be a little bit biased. We might be a little bit biased.
I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was fantastic.
We're trying to, with the shaping school, we're trying to show it in a way that I would show the individual if they were sitting or standing right here next to me. We're trying to think about all the different angles that I would show them. We're trying to recreate that. A lot of work is going into this, and if there's anybody here watching or listening at this point in time that is in the school, hopefully they can attest to hopefully the quality that we're trying to portray for you guys.
Yeah. So I sent that to Keith Monday. I sent a copy of that to Keith because I thought it was that good.
I won't lie, I'm nervous about the school, but I'm excited for it because I think we're definitely on the right track and we're doing something really good.
Well, I'll tell you what, not even the camera shots or any of that. I think your portion of the instruction and how you showed how to shape these hats. When I first started shaping hats, if I had access to that, man, it would have been a game changer.
Well, I mean, I've told people when I was teaching at the factory how to shape,
Mhm.
I would tell customers or anyone, they would look at me and, want to know how to do it. And I never really thought much of it. I was doing production work, shaping hats. I didn't think that was a big deal. I didn't know. I'm learning now. Apparently it is. But I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
Well, in order to do it at that level, it is a big deal. There's a lot of people who can just shape a hat and kind of make it look that way.
There again, as I've said many times, and I will continue to say it, production and store shaping are two totally different animals. I'm going to teach you how to shape a hat as if you were shaping for a store or this person here. I'm not going to teach you how to be fast. That's not what you need to learn. No one needs to learn how to shape fast.
Right.
Fast will come with years of experience.
Who taught you? Was it Cody or Julie? Both.
Both. I mean, both. Because when I started at the factory, Cody wasn't there. Cody Bates was not at the factory when I started. I started in February of 15. He started, I believe, August of 2015.
Okay.
So for those first few months, that was Julie and then another lady that was there as well.
So Cody Bates, Julie Dawson. Cody Bates is VP of Operations for American Hat Company. He was at the Best Hat Store before that.
Mm-hmm. He's done a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah.
Now he's a coach, apparently.
Coach.
He helps coaches, little girls.
So I did fix these mics, so it's louder for them, but you have to be closer to it.
Sorry.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, you're still bad.
Let's unplug him.
Maybe the cable?
I'm sorry, guys.
No, I mean, can we check the cables? Maybe that's what's causing it.
No, is it still bad?
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
Yes, there's a comment that says it's an art form. It is. Like I said, I originally at the factory just didn't think anything of shaping hats, didn't realize what it meant to so many people, but apparently, I mean, it's a dying art form. It really is, and it seems, and I'm not calling anybody out specifically, it seems like a lot of the people who have been doing this for many, many years are kind of secretive. They don't necessarily want to show everybody their tricks. What? They don't necessarily want to show everyone their tricks, but I kind of look at it from a standpoint of, maybe this is just the way I think on things. If I can do something, it's probably not that difficult to do. So if I can do it, anyone can do it. And I'm more than happy to teach. I like learning things myself, and I enjoy trying to teach people about things. So it kind of scratches an itch that apparently I have.
Well, I mean, there's so many people out there who want to, we were just talking about before the stream, we've got people coming from California and Washington to the live session, so.
So, no comment about audio. It says, I'll hold it up where people can hear it. It says the audio sounds like it's coming from another mic in the room, similar to a speakerphone. Your main mics don't sound like they're on.
Really?
Another one says there's some static.
Can
Okay.
you guys hear me fine?
Do I?
All right, let me take a look here real quick. Sorry, guys.
No, we're sorry, but we do appreciate you guys telling us this. We don't know.
Yeah. Audio. All right. Mic audio.
We're working on it. It's like he said, for some reason today things are a little wonky. Just bear with us, please.
Yeah, I see what the problem is here, and I don't know why.
Well, you see what the problem is and fix it.
I can't fix it.
Tracy Humphreys says that Danny Adams special is killing me, LOL.
The Danny Adams special. Oh, yeah.
says we can still hear, it's just not as good as normal.
Yeah, I know what the problem is now. They're actually, we're not using these mics. They're not, they were working fine a minute ago.
So let me get this straight.
Yeah, we're using camera mic.
Mr. Tech Guru over here.
It was
Mr. Tech Guru over here can't figure this out, but someone in the comments on the YouTube video said your main mics aren't on.
They're on and they're in my audio mixer right there.
Ooh, I think I've done triggered him.
They're in the audio mixer right there. Why they're not working?
We hear a lot of ambient noise in the room.
Yeah, that's because we can hear everything through our microphone. Sorry guys, I don't know how to fix this on the fly because it's just not showing up as an option.
Well, I mean, we have two choices. We can either
we can stop the stream and restart
spend time and try and figure out what this is, and hopefully either maybe stay on stream while we figure it out, or come back to another stream. As soon as we get it figured out.
Yep.
Not a separate stream another time. Or we can, hopefully you guys, if it's okay with you guys, we can bear with it and it's up to you guys. What do you want? What would be better for you guys, for the viewers and listeners?
50 likes on YouTube right now. We're halfway there.
We're halfway there.
Share this.
So we're gonna stick it out. Hopefully, I don't know. It shows we're outputting through these microphones, and I don't know what the problem is.
Everybody's comments I'm seeing say just run it. So
all right, sounds good, guys.
We'll have it better for the next one, we promise.
I don't know why it's doing it. We'll run some tests tomorrow on the live stream. Obviously, we have to, when we're doing the other live streams that we do, our Wednesday live stream and our hat shaping school, we have to move microphones, and they
somebody asked, are you using OBS?
We are using OBS.
Gregory Paul.
Yeah, we're using OBS.
Sorry if I butchered your name. I just want to take a second to say we're getting a lot of activity and a lot of interaction on the YouTube side. We appreciate that, guys. That's awesome. Thanks. That's cool. We're getting a little more than we normally do, and it's. You can laugh all you want. That's cool to me. I'm happy to see it. So
I'm laughing because
I want to take a second just to say thank you, guys. That's awesome.
I'm laughing because it happens to be on the day that everything's going crappy. You got a question? Yes, please.
It's more of a comment. Dan Avila says he started following us and he has learned about crown shapes and names and how to care for his felts and straws. You guys are bringing back so much needed trade for all of us.
Well, we appreciate that. Go ahead.
We have tech support in the comments. I love it.
Yeah, all right.
Gregory, the one that asked if we were using OBS, says you have the mic and auxiliary input in sources, right?
Yeah, so in my audio mixer, I've got our Procaster showing up, but if I go into settings for sources, I don't see it, which is really weird.
Also, Tracy Humphreys asks, are we wearing 4.5-inch brims? Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Just for a quick second, we'll go ahead and go over what we're wearing. I'm wearing a Tough Cooper TC8810, kind of a rounded brick / cattleman crown with a 9-inch wide, kind of high and tight minic maybe. That's what I'm wearing. Joe?
I am wearing an American 1011, and it's a 4.5-inch brim. And what is this, like a rounded cattleman?
Yeah, kind of a rounded cattleman crown, or brim, and then a cattleman with
it's a Fort Worth crease, really. So it's a cattleman with mule kicks front and back.
Mule kicks front and rear.
Yeah. The hat store did this for me on our last hat store video.
Tech support, Mac or Windows?
Windows.
I'm sorry if I'm just referring to you as tech support.
Got a question. Can you guys hear Lorena when she talks?
I think they can hear me.
Okay.
Jake Stanford asks, and this question is for you, Connor. What was the most difficult shaping you've done on a cowboy hat?
Probably one of the most difficult shapes I've ever done was, and it's not that it's a difficult shape, but just because I don't do it very often. Doing some sort of a skull crease, whether it's, some people want the skull inside of like a telescope crown. I don't like to do them in a telescope because it's just kind of boring. So I usually make the crown look like an old school coffin, and then doing a skull in there. I wouldn't say it's a difficult shape to do, but a lot of the times it's on a fashion hat, and women tend to have smaller heads, so you're working with a lot less area, so it can be tricky. That might have answered their question, maybe.
Okay.
So it says, oh wow, we got a lot of comments in it real quick. But,
Yep. I turned the audio gain up, so I don't know if that's gonna help.
Have you tried plugging it in and unplugging it?
If I unplug it and plug it back in, it probably isn't gonna go over real well.
All good. We can hear her.
Okay, sounds good.
So Justin Gephardt's asking if it's a giveaway for an actual hat or for a voucher for a hat.
Voucher for a hat. Connor and I talked about that.
We talked about it. It would be cool if we had the hat.
Vouchers are right there in case you guys want to show them.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were pointing at me for holding the pen. I'm not allowed to have a pen. We talked about if we had the actual hats here, we could do a giveaway. We could go ahead and announce the winner right here on stream, grab the steamer, and actually shape it for that person on stream. We thought about that, but obviously we don't have the completed hat because we don't have the sizing and things like that.
Yeah, we don't know what hat the person would want. I mean, we could just get one, but then we wouldn't have the right size either, so. I don't know. This is the best way to do it, yeah. You have another question?
Yes. The question is, how many hats do each of you personally own? Well, I have 6 straws and 1 felt.
I don't know. So I've got 2 racks that are full. What are they, 6? That's 12. So one's full of straw. So 6, 7, 8 straw maybe, something like that. And then, and there's 2 on the wall. There's another 2 straw. 10 straw, 7 felt, something like that.
You got me beat. I have 4 American straw, 4 American felts, and then 1 resistol straw.
I think we talked about this last week, or maybe we talked about it privately. I don't even remember. But look, this is kind of what I do this is my job. So
It kind of comes with the territory.
it comes with it. I can't take a hat to a shaper and be like, hey, reshape this, and then make a video for you guys out of that. I mean, obviously it's a video, but it's a lot easier if I just take them a new hat and we do a video on shaping a new hat. So yes, we go through a lot of hats like that, and we've got a lot of hats, and there's some I don't wear. There are some that have either.
I mean, I do the same thing. I've got a few that I don't really wear. I mean, like I said, I have a resistol straw at the house.
It's hard to throw away a hat. Even if it looks good, it's hard to throw it away at all.
It still serves a purpose.
Yeah, so. Like my 50/50 is too tight now. The leather's kind of all shrunk up, and it's time for a new one. But it doesn't look horrible, so it's and it's hard to give away or get it thrown away.
Guess I can't say the same for my 50/50.
Yeah, yours is trash. We need to see a picture of that stuff. So, what's that?
I know.
Comments.
Yeah.
I'm getting texts from my friends at the same time saying, y'all sound like you're in a tin can on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
Sorry, Mitchell.
I wonder if it's just as bad. You know what? There was a notification from YouTube saying that there was a problem with the stream before we started. So I wonder if it's a YouTube problem, and that's possible. It'd be interesting to know if Facebook was having the same issue, because I had no notifications from Facebook, and everything looks like it's working fine if I look at it. Anyway, bear with us. We'll get through it. All right, Connor. Back on track.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Let me find out where we're at.
We're talking about the live hat shaping school, so that's next.
Not next month.
Well, no, it's next on the list. So next month we've got in-person hat shaping school. We've got I feel like we did this already. It's deja vu all over
I
again.
don't know why.
Next month, August 19th, 20th, 21st, we're doing a live hat shaping school in San Marcos, Texas. Connor's going to give a 3-day class for 10 people only. It is filling up quickly, so if you want in on that, cowboycartelgroup.com/school, or give us a call. Our number's in our Facebook page.
We'd love to have you guys there.
Shoot us an email, info@cowboycartelgroup.com. Also, if you just want to do that.
Oh, well, something happened that says much better. I just got a text that said much better, so.
Where's the beep button? Because I want to say I didn't do crap. But, all right. I didn't do anything. I don't know.
I could say it in Spanish, but I'm not allowed to say that, so.
All right. Where are we looking? Are we giving away a hat yet or not?
We're at 54 likes on
54.
YouTube.
Okay. If you guys just joined us, smash the like button, because as soon as we hit 100 likes on stream, we're giving a hat away.
Mm-hmm. Giving an American hat away.
Not the twister? I'm kidding.
I mean, we could drop the likes down to 50 and give them a twister. I mean, if you guys want a twister.
Charlie One Horse, yeah. No, yes, an American straw. Hey, you guys stick around, and we do all these. We'll get a felt on here too.
I mean, once the viewership gets, if we get to that point, we can never get to say, let's set a goal right now. Let's set a goal for that.
1,000 likes?
Want to go 1,000?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I mean, what sounds fair? If we can get 1,000 likes on one stream during the stream.
We got 55,000 people on the American Hat Company Facebook group. We got 8,500, 8,900, something like that, members on YouTube. We got 38,000 on TikTok. I mean, we've got somewhere around 140,000 people total.
Tell you guys what, we'll work it out on our end.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys, during one of our lives, if you can get us to 1,000 likes on stream,
yes,
we'll give away a felt.
Okay.
An American felt.
Got a question?
Yes, the question comes from San Angelo. Are you gonna do any boot factory tours?
So here's the thing about boots. I love boots. I get asked about boots a lot. I feel like there's a lot, actually there's one person doing great boot videos. He's Jeremiah Craig. He does a lot of boot videos. When I was looking for a specific boot in the beginning, I went to his videos. There's some others. Smack Daddy's, he does some boot reviews. The problem is I need a boot sponsor because
both of us need a boot. You boys need boots.
Well, you need a store sponsor, really.
Some of us are a little hard on our own equipment.
Because if I go out there and I spend $1,000 on boots to review, then what? So that's a problem. And I like American-made boots, and nobody wants to hear that. Everybody wants to wear Ariat. So,
I mean,
what are you wearing? Oh, you got Anderson beans.
I'll wear whatever brand feels like sponsoring us. I have no problem.
Jill Cross, give me a call. We'll wear Ariat.
I will absolutely whore myself out to whatever boot company wants to sponsor us.
Yeah, all right, I feel you. I really like the. You know what? I say American made, but it's really about the quality. I don't find the quality in a lot of the products that are kind of coming through the market right now. But NLEtti is making a version of their boot, the Leti, I forget what it is, Vaquero. It's made in Mexico, and it's fantastic.
If it says Leti, I can't afford it.
It's fantastic. It is expensive. It's a Mexican-made version of the Leti. You can get like calfskin for $600 or something like that. So it's expensive, but it's the kind of quality boot. And that's the problem, man. It's why I don't do boot stuff, because a pair of boots should last you forever, not a year and a half.
I can't get about a year at most out of any pair of my boots.
Well, I mean, you got to do maintenance on them, but
that's my problem. I will admit I don't do that. I just wear the suckers till they come apart.
You got a question?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so opinion on the Cali Boys style hats?
Nope.
So who? What?
The Cali Boys 7-inch crown, short brims.
Oh yeah.
Retro
LOL,
style.
by the way. The question comes with an LOL.
It's usually a mini or a cool hand loop crown and
really
a wide
tall,
low brim.
The 7-inch crown.
It's the Dale Brisby style, basically.
Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan.
Not my style. Hey, to each his own.
I mean,
not my style. It's popular for a reason.
We will gladly go to California and teach hat shapers there how to do that, though. Yes, you had another question.
Yes, that's from Logan Lofton, one of our members.
Logan, hey, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining us tonight. Yeah, we appreciate it. Yeah, we just dropped last week the pre-order for the new patches, and they look fantastic.
Yes.
I'm excited about those, and so appreciate everybody who's picked some of those up already.
He asks, how does the 650 hold up to our NTX?
North Texas weather?
North Texas weather, thank you.
650?
Bangor. Bangor's going to hold up good.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say the top two strongest American, speaking for the American standpoint.
Bangor and Poly Road.
Bangor and Poly Road.
Yeah.
Those two are going to hold up the best to just about anything you can throw at them.
Yeah.
Now, I've seen some comments in the group, actually, I'll go ahead and address this, of people saying the American straws are really floppy. And it seems to me, every time somebody posts a picture of one, they're talking the brim is really floppy, the sucker is 18 inches wide and really low on the sides.
And we talked about this on one of our, either our live stream or a video we did for the school, because we got 3 hats back here that are shaped up. And the wider you go on that, I know what it was. It was that black one we did.
Yes, the wider you go, the less stability it's going to be.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of the brims you saw in the older days were real narrow. It kept that thing pretty rigid.
Yeah.
But when you go wide, I mean, even
you got a 10 or 12 inch brim, it's going to be just like an open crown.
it's gonna flop or flat. You got a lot of surface area up front that can catch a lot of wind.
Narrow that stuff up, hit those corners hard.
Okay, Papaw. All right, Papaw.
Yes.
Ryan Wright asks, I understand the X's on felt hats. Can you explain what the X's represent on straw hats?
Nothing.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
Nothing. It's a gimmick.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's
No correlation.
As much as I hate to say it, it's a way for a store or a manufacturer to make it sound like they have a really high quality hat.
Yeah. It's
I'm not saying anyone's better than any of the others. Ooh, speaking of quality,
yeah.
Joby got some new straws.
I know. We saw him on Thursday when we were there.
Joby now has an oil-based lacquer on his hats. On his own house brand Joby's hats has oil-based lacquer. And I can speak from experience of shaping them. I like them.
You like them?
I like them. I would say they're almost up there with American.
What's the price on them?
I believe they are $179 or $180, $189, somewhere in there. $179, somewhere in that range.
Man, the prices of hats has gone up all
We don't talk about prices. We're not supposed to talk about prices.
Yeah, we're not supposed to talk about prices. That's all right. Yes.
Does American make short crown hats? If so, how would that read on the hat slip?
They do.
So you're not really ever going to see a short crown straw.
No. Well, I mean, couldn't you?
You could if you specifically ordered that in a way. They're going to use the felt blocks for it, which isn't going to fit any different or anything like that. But they do make a shorter crown in a felt. Actually, my black 1000X is a short crown.
Really?
Yes. So American standard crown is a 6-inch crown. My black 1000X is actually a 5.5-inch crown. And on a ticket or on the hat, on the slip is going to read, instead of 6-0, so 6-open, it's going to say 86-0, 86-open.
Okay.
And that just means it's a 5.5-inch crown. Now, the lower crowns like that for American are going to be round ovals. They're not necessarily going to be as long.
Right. And Joby had a few of those during the stock show, right? Does he have any left? If you're looking for some, you could give Joby a call and see if he's got it.
I haven't seen one, but that doesn't mean we don't have them stashed away somewhere. We have 2 different storages.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's always an option. Give them a call.
We're up to 68 likes.
68. All right.
We're getting there, guys. Come on.
Right.
For those that are just joining, if you can get us to 100 likes, we're going to give away a hat, give away an American straw.
But you gotta hurry because we have about less than 30 minutes.
Let's see.
Because we're getting off here about 9:30, 9:40, somewhere in there.
That one right there. That one feels lucky.
Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can get there, guys. If not, you just have to wait another week.
this is the one we're giving away.
It's
So-
a free hat.
Someone said we should share this to Instagram. And
Yes,
I
I've
think
seen
they're right.
posts of that saying we should announce that we're live on different platforms. So
Here's the
people get
problem with that. In order for us to go live on TikTok and Instagram, which I would love to do, it has to be in the.
Well, they weren't saying go live on it. They're just saying make a post announcing
Oh,
that we're live at this moment.
I've done that before.
Why didn't you do it now?
I don't know. I was busy.
You're the tech guy.
Well, we could dual stream. Oh, we're already dual streaming, but we could like quadruple stream. But the problem is we need to be in landscape, and that's in portrait. But anyway, this is the one we're giving away tonight. This one feels lucky, so I'm gonna set this aside for you guys. His 100 likes on stream. We're giving that away. But I thought he was going to ask a question about the X's in felt and what the X's actually mean for American. Because
Are we doing this?
I mean we could. Are we there yet?
Do it.
Are we there yet?
No.
No, not yet.
No.
Got a question.
Make them earn it.
Yes, we do. The question is, will a brick crown shape make a tall hat crown shorter?
Yes, absolutely.
Can you grab that one? Oh, you were wearing one. Like mine.
I'm wearing a rounded brick, but yeah, it absolutely will. I mean, I don't know if it's a fair comparison to the crown he's wearing because it's not more of a traditional cattleman, but yes, a brick will give you a little bit lower crown. Now, if you round the ends of that crown off, like this right here, that'll get it even lower. For example, a normal brick crown's about, 4 3/4, 5 inches tall. Mine, as it is right now, and I could go lower, from base to the center of the valley is about just shy of 4.5 inches tall.
So we're going through the American shapes for the school right now, and we've done a cattleman and a J brim and a brick with a JB brim. And
Why JB brim?
so I'm going to start taking. I might do a little video of those, so we can take. This is the crown. This is the shape. I could make it like a 2-minute video and start posting those. That way, people can actually see what they look like. Because the picture in the
There's your
American
TikTok
catalog-
content.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna start doing that. All right, look for that coming up. We're so off track right now. Where are we at? What did you do, Connor?
I'm just watching the chaos. That's all.
Okay. Yes, you got a question.
Yes. Well, some comments here. People are very excited about this.
They're active tonight. I love it. I love it. Look
Cat,
at
come to
this.
me. It's 100 degrees out
Look at
here.
this.
Christopher Settle says. And the question is, do y'all ever see American making a jute straw?
I highly doubt it. I'm not ever going to throw it off the table, though.
I mean, they got a sizzle. Is that?
Sisal? I don't know.
Sisal. Ding ding.
Yes. Why is that? You want to give us the history of why that's sisal?
Do it.
Well, in the year now, I don't know.
I won't lie. I almost expected her to have an answer there.
Sisal is short for the technical name of what?
Oh yes, the
agave plant.
Agave
But
plant.
what is it in Spanish?
Agave is agave.
I guess it's short for the technical name in Spanish.
Or it's just.
Oh yes, but I mean they all know what agave is, So.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
agave. Anyway, I like it though. It's pretty. It's shiny and it's really thin and light. It's a cool.
But they're not very durable. I'm going to go ahead and say it. They're not all that durable.
No.
Because they're so lightweight and so thin.
What would you say about that? Is that a dress hat? What would you do with that?
Put it on a shelf. If you're asking me, I'm going to put it on a shelf.
Not your
It's not my
favorite.
style.
Not your favorite, huh? Why not? What's wrong with it?
It's not strong enough for the way I treat my stuff.
All right.
It's not going to survive. I'm not saying this one's going to do good just to make it through the year. I've already sweat right through it. Unlike some people. I've already sweat through mine. It's not going to make it through the year. Sisal, whatever you want to call it, would make it 2-3 weeks at best.
Okay. Yes.
You wanted me to interact with you more. This is me interacting.
I don't have an opinion on it. I've never had
another
one.
question. I think this one's pretty interesting, guys.
All right.
When shaping a hat, how do you pick a shape to match their face? We were just talking about this the other day. You know, about body shapes. And
Yeah, a lot of that goes into I hate saying the shape of the person because that really has a negative sound to it. When I'm looking, for example, if I'm dealing with a gentleman, they're not sure what they're getting. I usually kind of start everybody off the same. You know, I'm going to start them off with a 4 1/4 crown, unless they're, if they're 6'8", if Clay Evans is watching, I'm not going to put him.
He is 6'8".
That was just a random number.
He's 6'8". He's taller than Bundy. Big boy.
If he comes up to me, if somebody that size comes up to me and is holding a 3.5 inch open road hat, I'm going to say this is probably not for you.
Yeah, that would look.
I'm going to do my best to be as respectful as possible when I do that, obviously, because somebody like that, all they have to do is sit on me.
Yeah.
But I kind of start everybody off the same. I'll try a hat on them. How does a 4 1/4 look? Okay, let's see. Do we want to go smaller or bigger? And then the shape-wise, best thing I can tell you, if they don't know what they want, they're probably going to end up with a cattleman, just because that's what they're used to. That's what most people are used to seeing on a hat. The brim, the best way to do it is just start off by the width of their face.
Yeah.
And have them look at it in the mirror and go from there.
Yeah, and I think that's why this hat, the hat I'm wearing looks a little strange for me. One, because I don't wear it very often, and also it's not as wide as my face, almost.
It's just it's a different shape.
Yeah.
We've talked about this repeatedly off camera, and you're wearing me out.
All right, so we want to save this for a few minutes. Let's talk about the comments.
Big man needs a big hat.
Clay wears like a 10-inch. He wants 4.5 inch brims. He wants 5-inch brims.
You can't always get what you want.
No.
Sorry, Clay.
Yeah, and he wants them wide, and he wants like a CHL really relaxed. I mean, it's almost an open crown or flat brim. Ledana, you had a bunch of comments that we were going to talk about. Let's skip over those. We'll skip over that for a minute.
This is a question that we got on TikTok as well. So it says, do you tend to go with a smaller brim straw when wearing a suit? Like a 4-inch brim more suited for a suit than a 4.5?
I saw that. That was actually on the group as well. I saw that today. I mean, it's personal preference. I mean, my hats are 4.5 inch brims, and I still wear them obviously I don't own a suit. I don't. If I'm going somewhere nice, I'm wearing starched jeans, polished boots, a white button down, and my brown sport coat or black coat, doesn't matter. But I'm still wearing my 4.5 inch brim.
So 90% of my straw are 4.5 inch brims. Most of my felts are 4 1/4. I have one felt that's 4.5. So I don't know. I just wear what I want.
That's just another one of those personal opinion things, guys.
Yeah. I do not like a 4-inch brim on me though.
On me, no.
I've tried it. I had an American Pecan, and
I cut my steel down to a 4-inch brim.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I've worn it 2 or 3 times since.
I gave it away. I couldn't wear it, so I gave it away. But 4.5, 4 1/4, I think I switch between those two very easily. I do notice the 4.5 is a little more unwieldy.
It can be.
Getting in and out of a car.
It can be a bit of a...
Ledana can attest to that.
Yeah, the woman that smacked a hat.
Oh my God. Look, in my defense, my first hat was a 3.5 inch brim. When I put something bigger than that, I feel like a bull in a chinchilla.
Well, that's what I said when I went from a 4 1/4 to a 4.5. I kind of said the same thing. I felt like the flying nun, like I was just going to take off, but...
Flying.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I finally make a reference that you get?
Are we giving this thing away yet, or what?
We're only 81 likes?
81. We got 19 left to go. Smash the like button. We're giving away a hat. Okay, you had
saying that, and
I
this
have a
little
question,
heart
yes.
lights up right here. Like, it goes nuts, and I know exactly who's doing that because I already got a text about it.
Yes.
So Mitchell asks, what's the difference between an R wire and a Z wire? Always wanted to know ever since the factor, but Yodrak, keep up the good work.
Now, I want to go ahead and say that's not necessarily a real question
Okay.
because that's Mitchell.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And, well, I mean, he pressed hats, so he might not know the difference.
Okay.
R wire, heavy wire, real thick, real stiff. Z wire is the thinner wire, the most common wire that everybody's used to. You can bend it real easy if you want to.
And you had the
Thanks, Mitchell.
fortunate opportunity to shape a couple of Z wire for the school this week.
This is R wire.
R wire.
Yeah, R wire, if you're not practicing it, can be tricky and kind of scary and daunting to some people because they're so used to dealing with Z wire because that's what most stores order. But there are certain stores that all they order is R wire, heavy wire hats.
The hat store in Houston.
Hat store in Houston, Catalina.
So, one thing about the R wire is your hat's going to keep its shape much longer, but for the shaper, it's harder to shape. But anyway, you had a bunch of questions that you sent me in message.
Oh, somebody that knows me is here. One of the customers from the store.
Nice.
The family, I'll go ahead and read their comment, give them some recognition.
All right.
Andrew Williamson said, "Hey Connor, we just saw you at Joey's a week or two ago. We were the family that took 4 days to decide on a hat. Ended up talking my sister into a bone color with a tiny brand on the hat band of the felt.
Okay.
I bullied that poor woman into a hat
Why did you do that?
because she liked the hat,
Okay, well.
but she was a tight wad. And I told her this to her face.
What
This is
hat
not
was
me
it?
beaming. It was
What hat was it?
I think it was a 20X bone, maybe. I don't know. I think it was a big brim.
Yeah, that's
But it was
expensive.
it was a bone.
Well, no, not really. What are they, 520?
Actually, no, it was a 7, I think. But
Oh, okay.
I bullied her into a hat. She wanted it, but and I told her she was a tightwad to her face. It was all jokes. I'm not being mean to this
He's mean.
one specific lady. She was an absolute sweetheart the entire time. But I bullied her, and she wouldn't buy the hat. So the people that were with her ended up going to the counter and buying it for her and said, "Now you have to buy it. Now you have to take it."
At least you got a...
So it was good to have you guys. That was awesome. I had a lot of fun with that group. Had to get some recognition.
So one of the questions we got this week on TikTok, because let me tell you guys, I read your questions on TikTok. So if you see any of our reels, you want to make a question, then you totally can. So Ethan Altoviga asks, why would you set stiffener on fire? Any stiffener I've used doesn't require a flame. This is regarding the incident.
Okay, let's set this up first. Last week,
Oh God.
Connor came in with his face set on fire. And we had mentioned that he had done that while setting stiffener on fire. So, were there two related to this? I think there were two.
Yes.
So go ahead and read the second one, and we'll hit them both at once.
The one about the hat, the cap.
The stiffener.
Oh, the stiffener. Yes, I found stiffener changed the texture of the fur on the hat when I use it. Would Connor be willing to demonstrate what he means by using it properly without setting himself on fire if possible?
I absolutely will, but I'm going to demonstrate that to the school.
Yep.
So you got to join the school to get to
I
that.
think he is a school member, right?
But
Maybe.
No.
Okay.
I will say, no, he said he noticed it changes the texture. It absolutely does.
Yeah.
You never want to spray stiffener on the brim or the outside of the crown. You don't really want it unless you have no choice because it will alter the texture of the hat. But the reason for the fire.
Yes. Why did you set it on fire?
So, boils down to patience, which I don't have a lot of. Normally, when you spray stiffener in a hat, you can let it sit in front of a fan and dry for a little while, and it'll dry up and be just fine. But when you have a line of customers in a store on a Sunday, and that line's not necessarily moving very fast, and there's a lot of people, you want to get them out, you want to take care of them. What we'll tend to do is we'll spray the stiffener in the hat, and we'll take a little torch and light the stiffener inside the hat, not the outside of the hat. We're not going to light the outside of the hat on fire unless we're distressing it.
Yeah.
But we'll light the inside of the hat. The reason for that is that heat will dry up that stiffener so fast and soak it straight into the hat. Now, we only light it and let it burn for 2-3 seconds. Not long enough to even burn the felt itself, because you can't even tell a color change after we've done this. But most of the time when we burn one, we light it, it lights up, we go blow into it once. Sometimes it'll go out the first time, usually we have to blow into it twice. The second time I blew into it, it didn't burn out. So the third time, I put a little more oomph behind it, and the flame kind of went like this number and right up the face. Felt real good, and it was really fun and interesting trying not to react in front of my coworkers, number one, and two, the line of customers standing there watching me. That was fun.
You know, Joey and I had a talk about that. He didn't know that happened.
I mean, what do you want me to say? Hey, boss, I lit my face on fire.
Yes.
So this question was asked by 2 different people. They say that they know American hats are the best, but what are some cheaper hats that you would recommend?
Honestly,
You have to go on budget.
Rodeo King.
No, I'm not even. I'm gonna skip Rodeo King. This is not because I work there. I'm gonna say the Joby straws, especially with this new oil-based lacquer.
Straw or felts?
If we're talking about straw, I'm assuming.
Okay.
I'm assuming.
You're talking about straw or felts?
I'm gonna start off with straw on that one.
I think straw.
For straw, I'm gonna say the JH straws, the Joby's brand straws, especially with that oil-based lacquer. The lacquer is the biggest factor on a hat. So with an oil-based lacquer, you're gonna have a better hat. So for a straw, I would absolutely say the Joby's JH brand straw. Felt. Probably Rodeo King felts.
Yeah. So I prefer. Yeah.
At least my beard didn't catch on fire. Oh, it did. This is all still a little singed. I need to go see my barber, and I just haven't had time. This is singed. It burnt half my eyelashes off.
I think if you're going to buy a hat, you should buy it from anybody who is a family-owned company and making those hats as a small business or a small family-owned company. So
remember we had mentioned was going to come up.
yes. Yeah, we're not talking about that.
No. That's. We will.
Yes,
I'll go
good
ahead and
question.
address what was said. It says, any thoughts on what happened yesterday?
If you're talking about Richard Simmons, it's horrible.
It's a tragedy.
Tragedy.
All jokes aside, what happened yesterday, we're not going to discuss that.
Apolitical. I have my opinions. Connor has his.
This is probably not we're here to entertain you guys.
Yeah.
No one wants to hear our opinion on that.
I'm here to inform. You're here to entertain.
I'm here to entertain and make jokes and derail this whole thing.
And I'm here to read questions, so let's hit the next one. It says, is an oversteam hat fixable?
Yes.
That's a loaded question. It depends. Depends on the hat. Depends on the quality of the hat. You can if you're diligent enough. I've done it.
I would iron it. I mean,
Take it to somebody, have them iron that thing completely flat.
I'd iron it for sure.
Now, don't grab the iron out of your closet and do that. That's not what we're saying.
I mean, I would.
Well, if they're in the school, we can show them how to do it properly.
Oh, yeah, that's
and we
true.
can show them the little redneck way that you have.
Okay.
Hey, if you're in the school, I'm going to show you how to shape an American straw with a blow dryer.
No, you're not.
No, I am.
Why?
If they're in the school,
Why?
to show it can be done.
All right.
With the shower steam.
Jeez.
I'm sorry. When you're on the road, do you always carry a steamer with you?
He's the lead instructor. I'll let him instruct.
Exactly. It's my class, my course.
Okay. All right. Yes, you got a question.
Yes, this question came on TikTok, and it's from King Ronald, who asks, who even makes a round oval? American Hat Company? I don't see any on their Hatco websites.
They do. I think every company actually. I believe every company probably makes a round oval. American makes round ovals. For example, most of their round Joby's. All we carry in the store, 90% of our hats in the store are round oval.
Joby orders round oval because he can make it into a long oval.
It's easier to make a round oval into a long oval than it is.
And a lot of his
long
clientele
are made.
are round oval.
Exactly, and it fits them like a glove. So why would we order a hat that doesn't fit that we have to make fit every single time?
Stetson pre-shaped are
Yes.
round oval.
Most of your
Stetson pre-shaped or round oval, Resistol is a long oval.
I mean, most of your pre-shaped hats in general are going to be generically long oval.
Yeah.
That's what I've run into.
American pre-shaped.
American pre-shapes
are round oval.
The Rancher American is definitely round.
Yeah.
They're out there. You just need to look for them. Don't necessarily go to the websites of the manufacturers.
The manufacturer's website is for the retailer. It's actually not for the general public.
No, it's not for you. I was looking at her. She just started losing it over there.
No, it's just that we reached 90 likes.
90. We got 10 more. This guy's going home. This guy's going somewhere. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna throw patches in this American Positive Times and.
Are you trying to bribe people?
No.
That's what you're doing. You're bribing them.
I'm telling them what we're going to do. We're going to throw American and Positive Times in here just in case when you get the hat, it doesn't come with any.
True.
Now I'm bribing, so we're also going to throw Cowboy Cartel patches in there.
There it is. It's all about product placement, guys, and
Yes,
advertising.
it is. By the way, thank you to everyone who has placed an order, a pre-order for our Texas feather patch and round bandage patch.
Mm-hmm.
And one question from Ryan, who is a member.
Yes.
He says he's been asking this around lately, but what is the highest X American you can get in a 5-inch brim?
The 100X.
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 Somebody, the comments all popped up, says you should do a YouTube video on shaping with a blow dryer because he basically lives out of hotels because he travels for work. See, people want to see it.
Join the school. Maybe we'll do it on a live stream. So join the amateur school and we'll do it all.
Yeah, it probably won't make its own video.
We're already at an hour. We probably need to get to that.
Do we want to do it?
Do we not want to do it? We already teased it 2 weeks in a row.
We're still trying to hit the first goal, sir.
All right, next week.
Or maybe we don't even talk about it on video. We just post it and let people figure it out.
We can do that. I thought it was all right. Well, I don't know.
91.
I'm just spitballing here. I don't know. It's your show.
We could read the first. This is what we'll do.
How about I tell them exactly what it is?
Let's tell them what it is.
So, everybody, the question that seems to float around that gets a lot of misconception, a lot of hate, a lot of just curiosity in general.
Mm-hmm.
What is the blend for American's felts?
Yeah.
Now, we have a complete breakdown of all of the American Hat Company felt blends.
And so
here.
this is what
This is coming straight
from Keith Mundy.
Straight from Keith Mundy.
We went through this at his desk and he made notes to it. So I'll tell you a little bit about this. When this all started, my YouTube channel and everything I was doing, I wanted to know this information. And I spent months talking to American, trying to get them to give me the information, and I would write it all down, and you know, we would kind of just compile all this information. And then we got the key piece of the information when I did the factory tour. Cody Bates confirmed that 100X was 100% beaver. Well, so I created what I thought the blend possibly was. And then we had a meeting with Keith Mundy a couple months ago, and we discussed it. He gave me the blend. I took it home, I wrote it down, I sent it back to him. I said, can we post it? There was a lot of other things in that email, so we didn't actually get to this. But when we had a meeting a couple weeks ago,
we covered it.
And so this is 100% from American, what their blend is. Do we want to do 7X, 6X, 7X? What do we got on there? We got 6X on there? We probably don't.
I don't believe we do. I don't believe, just because
Do
it's
we
not
want to do
made.
7X, 10X this week and do 40, 100X next week?
Yeah, we'll get to we'll do the main quality blends this week, and we'll kind of drag it out, you know, milk the content as everybody else says.
Yes, you got a question.
Yes, what are your thoughts on the 40X?
Great hat. 40X is a great hat. I've got two of them.
I can tell you exactly how great it is right here.
All right.
Maybe we'll go 7 through 40 tonight.
Hey, 40X is a great hat. Yeah, whatever you want to do.
It's in the first bracket, and it's pleasing to the eyes.
I like the 500X because it stays put, and I don't have to mess with it as often. 200X and 500X are pretty stiff, and they hold their shape really well. 40X, in comparison, I have to get maybe touched up once or twice a year, which isn't a huge deal. And the finish on a 500X is a lot smoother. So that's just my personal opinion, but 40X is still a great hat. I've got two of them. Connor, do you have a 40X?
I do. Actually, I have a 40X Natural, and I love that thing.
Yeah.
Now, I guess people are probably going to get irritated if we don't go over something.
All right, go over.
So
are we giving a hat away yet?
Not yet. We're almost there. We
91
are 91.
likes.
91, all right.
And
We
one of
got
those
9
is mine.
more, guys. Huh?
One of those is mine, I'll admit.
right.
So,
Did you like the stream? Help them out. All right, go ahead.
so the blend kind of comes from Argentina hair, Patagonia hair. Now, I'm not talking hair as in this hair, I'm talking HARE.
Right.
Basically just a massive, massive rabbit.
And so the
That's in the lower quality.
there's
blends.
one. I forget the way he made. There's one group of this every year. Like so.
There's only one harvest.
Harvest. Thank you. There's only one harvest, and American gets
Got
the
to think
entire
in
thing.
farmer terms.
Yeah, American gets the entire thing. So
yes.
that's they get all of it. So they're the only ones getting this.
So we'll start with the 7X.
Yeah.
The 7X incorporates 5 to 6% beaver hair, and the remainder is Argentinian hair, offering durability and resilience.
Okay.
The 10X is 10% beaver, enhancing the hat, gives it more longevity, makes it better hat, a stronger hat, but it still keeps it relatively affordable.
Okay.
The 20X increases beaver content to 20%. Once again, upping the quality.
And the 20X is gone now. This is the only thing. They're not going to be restocking it, I guess. So the 20X, all that they have body-wise at the factory.
That's it.
It's it.
It's the end of the line.
So they're not going to be making those anymore.
Which is a shame because my chocolate's a 20X, and that's
Yeah.
probably one of the best hats I've ever had.
Yeah. I mean, the 20X, great hat.
So, the last one we'll cover for tonight, the 40X. That one seems to be the most commonly requested one.
Okay.
I've seen that one already pop up in the chat quite a few times. People asking specifically for that one. The 40X. As you might have guessed by the numbers we're doing so far, 40% beaver hair, providing structure and longevity. Below 40X, beaver hair primarily contributes to the hat's structural integrity. Basically, so the best way to describe beaver hair in a hat is when you look at beaver hair under a microscope, think of Velcro. It has these barbs on it and it locks together and it will stay tight together. Whereas if you think of rabbit or wool, it's more of a straight hair. So it lays together kind of like this. It doesn't lock together all that well. And when it's new, it's pretty solid, pretty stiff.
Right. But
over time it separates.
the Argentinian hair
Also has that barb.
is a longer hair, and it is barbed
Because it's
of
a
the climate.
colder climate.
Yeah.
And it protects the animal.
So
That's why they use it. It's not just
That's right.
typical rabbit. It's not like what you can go down to, the feed store and buy.
Yeah.
But don't you laugh at me. So, but
Will
when
you give my wife the plans to where that you can get a rabbit?
I mean, I could bring you a rabbit.
No.
I could bring you a wild rabbit. Me and Mitchell will pick one up.
95.
But
95.
All right, 5 more guys. Let's go.
wool hats under a microscope. Like I say, the wool and rabbit hair blend. When you look at it under a microscope, the fibers are flat like this. They lock together beautifully. And on a new hat, they're pretty stiff, pretty solid. But over time, they start to separate. Now, I'm not saying they may ever come apart, but they separate. When they separate, they get loose, which is why some of these wool hats that you see look good, but they're so flimsy. It's because those fibers are slowly coming apart. Maybe not physically coming apart, but separating. Whereas beaver, it may loosen, but it will never come apart. That's why a good beaver hat, even if it seems a little soft, if you hit it with steam and reshape it, it's going to stiffen right back up because of the heat. Think of clothes in the dryer.
Yeah, an all beaver hat is crazy as far as how thin and Tough it is. What you got?
Somebody says this is making me want to create more accounts.
Yes. Come on, you guys, take out your burner accounts. We
Get
need
your
them now.
mom. Get your mom. Call your mom. Have her jump on like the
96.
stream. 96. All right,
96.
4 more to go. Let's go.
Oh my
Let's
God.
go.
Well, let's
Call your mom,
you wanna
call
set
your
a time?
brother.
Want to set a time limit,
Nah,
or do you want
we're
to?
almost done.
Yeah, but do we want to set a time that we're going to be done at, or do we just want to?
I mean, how many of you got left?
I mean, we got more. We got all the way up to 1,000 eggs.
But we can,
We can always-
for next time.
We want to do it. How far did you? So
What did you click?
Because they have a
I didn't
question
click anything.
here.
All right, what do you got? What's your question?
Where is it? Oh yes, Jake Stanford asks, can the 10X be refurbished,
No,
or
no.
is it? No.
That's 40x and up.
40x and above.
All right.
Mainly because the body's not going to survive the process. Because
That is
renovation is not a gentle process.
Huh?
Sorry, 97.
Nice.
I'm dying here, you guys.
Hey,
Come on!
I'm getting excited. This is the most interaction
Bring it!
thing we've had. Maybe it's setting the bar that everyone's going to be even better.
That's great. That's great.
I bet if we can get the audio fixed, it'll get even better.
I'm hoping the audio is fixed now.
I don't know if it is.
I don't know. I'll get the audio fixed tomorrow. I just have to do another live stream under test.
Somebody said I tried to bully them into 1,000 eggs. Hey, I mean, you wanted one. Tell you what, Andrew Williams at the ones.
101!
Made it?
Nice.
Did we make it?
Congratulations.
All right.
Woohoo!
How you gonna pick somebody? How you doing this?
She's got a thing that she
A
goes.
thing?
She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a hat to
This
give.
is not the singing. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we're giving this away, and we've got a program in the stream that will select a person at random.
Okay, I'm gonna type it right now.
Okay, let's go.
And
The winner is.
the winner is Andrew Williamson.
The one whose family I bullied.
Yay!
Congratulations, Andrew.
Congratulations.
Send us an email, info@cowboycartelgroup.com, and give us your contact information, and we will send this out to you with patches. Lena ships stuff every day, so she will ship this out.
Let's see. I want to see if he comments back now.
Yes, woohoo!
Congratulations,
Yes, I
and
did.
if you didn't win, thank you so much for
Thanks for playing.
helping us get to 100 likes. And thank you for being here, and we're not done.
No, we're gonna do
not
this.
done.
What do we decide? We want to do it every week when we run out of them?
Well, we're giving 2 hats away next week. Remember, link in the description below. We can give them away every week. I mean, let's talk about this off stream. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. But we're not done giving them away. Like you said, as you can see,
We got a few. And I know a guy.
I can't fan them out.
I know a guy.
We got a few of them laying around.
I know a guy, so we might have some more. All right.
I bet I know the same guy.
Yes. So right there, we're done with that for this week. We'll finish that up next week. Video questions.
Yeah.
Actually, last week we talked about doing a video questions. I had somebody comment about that. I don't know if he sent video in yet or not, but send us a video, 60 seconds or less. The podcast at cowboycartelgroup.com. Send us a video
It's
of
your own show.
questions.
You should know these things.
I got like 15 email addresses. Come on.
I feel that. Thanks.
Send us a video question or comment, and we'll put it on stream. So, the podcast at cowboycartelgroup.com. What else we got, Connor? Last call for questions.
Last call for questions. I mean, everybody seems to be excited. They're all congratulating Andrew, which is awesome
Hey,
too.
That's great, you
it's
guys.
fantastic. I'm very surprised that we got to 100. I wasn't even sure what was going to happen on this one. I figured we'd have to build up to it next one. You guys did an amazing job, and
We love you guys. I mean,
Yeah.
we couldn't do this without you guys, and you guys stepped up and you showed up and showed out.
Yeah.
And y'all made the. I've had a lot of fun on this.
Yes.
This is probably the most fun stream I've had in a long time.
Thank you, guys.
I'm not saying that all the others aren't fun. That's not what I'm saying. But this has been fun because it feeds the ADHD that I get to sit here and just and interact with people. I love it. I love it.
Hey, guys,
Let's keep this
also
train rolling.
subscribe to the channel. We've got 4 different levels. The top 2 are the Hat Shaping School. You'll get access to the Hat Shaping live stream. But if you subscribe to the 2 lowest tiers, you support the channel, and you get a live stream on Wednesday with me. Connor might or might not be in there one of these days. Plus, you get behind the scenes stuff, and we talk about a little other stuff. And we've got Discord. There's a Discord / Discord in the chat. We'll get you the Discord link. Yes.
I know I'm not supposed to address the comments while we're doing this, but I just saw one that popped up. Where'd it go? 2 of them, actually. One of them, a gentleman, I'm not even going to try to read that name because I can't.
Okay.
Says next Sunday he's going to be at work. Well, just because you missed the giveaway on the live, there are other giveaways active at the moment.
So this is a good point. In the description for this video right now, this live, there's the giveaway link for the other 2 hats. Now we're going to announce them on stream, but does not mean you have to be here.
No.
Okay. And if you once that is done, we've got a software, and we can go into the software and pick 2 winners. That will be published to the website. So the same website that's in the description below, you go to that after 8 o'clock on next Sunday, which is the 21st or 22nd. It's going to have the name of who won on there. So
Now, the other comment.
yeah.
Manny Ramirez says he wants to send a pair of leather-tooled sheaths to give away with the straws.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Yay.
What do you think?
Shoot me an email.
Reach out, get a hold of us.
Mhm.
Maybe we can work something out.
Yeah.
If that's something you want to do, you don't have to, but hey, if you
Shoot
want
me
to,
an
we'd
email.
love it.
Shoot it to info@cowboycartelgroup.com, and we'll take a look at that for sure. Thanks, Manny. You got anything else, Connor?
I've been having fun with this. I haven't really
he's
paid
having,
attention to
he's
what's
having a
going on.
blast over here.
I am. See, somebody said I don't look like I want to be here. How's this? How's this? Is this better?
He loves
These
it.
headphones are dragging my...
I wouldn't take the time to come hang out if I didn't want to be here. Come on now.
Yeah,
I'm not
Connor's
letting
here. Connor's here every week. You've missed
Multiple times a week.
You've missed a couple for a wedding, which I guess it's okay. And you're going on vacation next week or?
In a week and a half, I'll be gone for 4 or 5 days.
But you're going to come back in and do the stream too.
We have Thursday stream for the school. I'm going to drive back from work because I'm going camping with my family for a family reunion. Thursday, I'm going to drive back here for the stream.
And then
After the stream, I'm going to turn around and go back out to where we're camping.
and this one you're going to call in, or are we just going to be it for the Sunday night stream?
Let's plan to call in.
Okay.
That way, if I show up, we're good.
Okay. Sounds good.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in 10 minutes from now with me.
All right. Anything new?
I'm just,
You got anything? Okay, guys, thanks for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it. You did a
Thank you guys for all the
fantastic job on the
support.
likes. It's really going to help us. It's going to help the channel. It's going to help us get this information out to everybody else. Man, I love you guys. Appreciate it. We'll see you
Appreciate
next
it.
time.
Thank you, guys.
thank you guys.